Hello everyone, it is Artistic Sunrise here, coming back at you with another video. So, I am so excited for this video because today is the day before the Reading Rush, which if you do not know what the Reading Rush is, it is a week-long readathon that goes all throughout BookTube, and so I am super excited because this is my first Reading Rush that I will be participating in, and I just cannot wait. So let's get right into it. So the first challenge that they had was to read a book with the color of your birthstone. So this one was a bit tricky for me because my birthstone is amethyst, and I was just like, what has purple on it? So I found Happily Ever After by Kiera Cass, and this is a bunch of novellas from the Selection series, the first trilogy in that. So I figured I have been meaning to read this, and I know that it will be a very quick read, so I was just like, I'll read it. And what's cool about this book is that it actually has pictures in it, so I'm very excited to flip through this and just read it while enjoying the drawn pictures. So I'm pretty sure they're fan art too. So that is very cool. The next challenge is to read a book with "the" in the title. So for this, I chose The Return by Christopher Pike. Now, this is a trilogy bind-up, so it's not 800 pages long, it's like 200 pages long, and I recently read this book, and I read Remember Me, and I loved it, and so I'm super excited to read the sequel to that, and now's the time to do it, so I'm very excited. So the next prompt, I'm using different words now, so the next prompt is to read a book where you have seen the movie first, and that has inspired you to pick up the book and read the book. So with this, I haven't seen this movie in forever, but I have been meaning to read this duology, and this is If I Stay by Gayle Forman. I had a brain fart. But If I Stay by Gayle Forman, I have been meaning to read this, and so let's get this, and so I'm just like, might as well try to read it, and hopefully I can. So, the next book challenge prompt thing is to read a book completely outside. So, for this, I chose a very short one, and this is a mass market paperback, so I know that this is going to be a really quick read, and I've got a feeling that I am just going to be emotionally attached to it. So I chose for this A Walk to Remember by Nicholas Sparks, and I can't wait to read this. I have a lot of crying books now that I think about it. That was not intended, but my heart led them to me, so I'm in a crying mood apparently. So I am very excited to read this book, and I just cannot wait to get to it. I think that I am going to love this, and I just cannot wait. So the next two prompts are to read the first book that you touch. So I've got a pile of science fiction books here, and the prompt that goes with this is to read a book that is outside of your comfort zone and that you want to get more into. So I've got a stack of science fiction here because I really want to get more into science fiction books, and I feel this need to try to get into science fiction. I don't know why, I want to. So, I've got a stack of books here. This is actually pretty heavy. And I'm just not trying to make them fall. I'm just gonna randomly mix them up here. Alright, so now close my eyes. And this one. What is this one? This one feels like Illuminae. Oh, no. This is Michael Bay by Richard Paul Evans. So this is actually a bind-up of 3 books again, and I think the first book is 330 pages. I marked where they started and ended. So not a super long book, and I have been meaning to get to this series. I think that I will love it. I've got a couple of friends that are just all about this series, so I think that I will really enjoy it. And so, yeah. So the next and final prompt is to read a book that is that is not based in your continent. So this one was a bit tricky for me. I don't know why. I'm not really in the mindset of wanting to read a book that is, I don't know. But I know that this is based in, I can't recall the continent that it's based on, but I think it's located in India. I don't know. But this is a retelling of 1001 Nights. So this is The 40 Thieves by Christy Lindsay. So I will give this a try. I have tried reading it. I've gotten about 75 pages into it, and then I'm just like, I'm not into this book. So I will give it another try, but hopefully I can read it. It's got pretty big print, and it's like 210 pages. So it's not a very thick book, and I think that I'll be able to fly through it. So that is 6 books that I will be trying to read in 7 days. Yeah, I'll give it a try. I don't know for sure how much I'm gonna get read. Chances are I'll probably try looking up an audiobook for at least 1 or 2 of them, so that while I'm doing other stuff, I can listen to the audiobook and still be reading. So this is my stack of books here that I will be reading, and they are starting to fall. But, thank you for watching. I will be vlogging all week. Hopefully I can get up a daily vlog, and if I can't, then I'll get it up every other day, hopefully. So stay tuned for those, and I cannot wait. I will see you tomorrow. It starts tomorrow, so I will see you in my next video, and that is all. Bye, everyone.